Hey guys, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. It's Tuesday, February 12th. I have some very positive and interesting news to share with you guys. Now, before I go further, this is not financial or investment advice. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscription button. Also, thumbs up. Now, what have we been talking about, guys? Watch what the big money is doing and watch what the governments are doing. All signs are pointing to the establishment of this new asset class that is cryptocurrencies. Now, we have some news here. Two public pensions anchor Morgan Creek's new $40 million venture fund. So Morgan Creek Capital, as you guys know, is an investment firm founded by Anthony Pompliano, as well as Mark Yusko. And if you recall, I met both of them back in December at the Blockworks crypto party. Here's a photo of myself and Mark there, and very nice guys. They are certainly bullish on crypto, and let me give you the details here. So two public pension funds are dipping their toes into the world of crypto venture capital. As far as we know, nobody has raised money from a public pension, Anthony Pompliano, partner at Morgan Creek Capital, told CoinDesk. Morgan Creek, an asset manager focused on institutional clients and family offices, announced Tuesday a new crypto-focused venture fund with $40 million invested. The two public pensions anchoring the fund are Fairfax County, Virginia's police officers' retirement system, and employees' retirement system. Guys, look at what's happening here. Look at where the source of the money, right? We've seen historically, and just in the traditional markets, these pension funds have invested in stock markets and other assets, but now they're coming to crypto. So do you see what's ahead? And keep in mind, we've been in a crypto bear market that's been brutal, right? Blood on the streets. A lot of people have left the market. A lot of people have given up. A lot of saying it's going to zero and all of that. But yet, big money is making smart moves, and this is when the smart money makes moves, when there's blood on the street. So count yourself lucky that you are on the side of the smart money and that you understand the concepts of market cycles and understanding the timeline of how early we are in the market. So let's see here. Speaking to the conservative bent on those involved, the new fund's investors also include a university endowment, a hospital system, an insurance company, and a private foundation. This is amazing. And we even heard last year, guys, of Yale and Harvard and those folks getting involved in crypto. So here's a quote: blockchain technology is being applied in unique and compelling ways across multiple industries. Catherine Molnar, the chief investment officer of the Fairfax County's police officers' retirement system, said in a press release, "We feel it's important to be opportunistic and are excited to participate in this emerging opportunity." This is an emerging market, so very young, due to the attractive asymmetric return profile that it represents. So very, very big news here. As far as their most recent financial statements, the police pension fund has $1.4 billion in assets, while the fund for the Fairfax government employees has $4.25 billion. And this is just the beginning, guys. There's going to be more money coming on the way, and I hope you see what's happening here and not just looking at price, because price can be affected by different things. So this is a great sign, and I'm very happy for the guys, Anthony and Mark and so forth. Now, as far as adoption here, guys, H&M Distributors to accept cryptocurrency payments. So it's not H&M, the fashion retailer. This is a different company here, and here's their press release saying that they will that they will accept crypto. So they're a wholesaler and specialty lighting expert, has announced they will be adding a new payment option, cryptocurrency. The purveyor of replacement ballasts, lamp holders, and lamp holder accessories will be accepting cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ether, Dash, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, zcoin, and Bitcoin Diamond. So guys, continued adoption here. And like I said, these things are not happening in a bull market. They're happening in a crypto winter bear market, right? So that is a very great sign. And moving ahead here, now on this channel, we've talked about STO, security token offerings, the token economy, where we're headed, and that crypto is just phase one. What phase two is moving real world assets like stocks, real estate, and so forth into tokens. And STOs is what's coming, guys. And Bloomberg reported on this. Security tokens are the next hot thing for the rich. So count yourself lucky, guys, and keep your eyes open on these opportunities. So security token offerings appear to be the cryptocurrencies world's next hot topic, writes Bloomberg, following the sudden price decrease of ICOs, as well as regulators requiring issuers to register their activities as securities offerings. Many started looking toward different methods of cryptocurrency investments. At first glance, STO investments function in much the same way as cryptocurrencies, except for one significant factor: price volatility. Security tokens are tied to assets like real estate, debt, or company shares. Due to their nature, they are also subject to securities laws, which allows their limited issuance to accredited investors. Before going forward with an investment, the interested individual needs to certify their financial status. That's where we're headed, guys. They're going to position this market, this new asset class, the same way the stock market is, fully regulated, big money coming in, same process. And those of us who are early have the opportunity to, of course, make some significant returns. So very big things ahead. Now, Binance, their CEO tweeted that it looks like their decentralized exchange is about to launch for public testing, and this will happen on February 20th. So they're targeting that date. Here's CZ's tweet. So looks like that is coming up. Says, this is a testnet. Your feedback would be most valuable. So big things ahead, guys. Binance is doing some major moves. Also, CZ tweeted that XRP purchasing using credit card is working now, slowly but surely. So this is just a new on-ramp of being able to pay with credit card to buy crypto, eliminating the need to get a Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever it is to purchase crypto, because we saw what happened last year when and even 2017's bull run, where the Bitcoin was slow as hell, the network was slow, the fees were very high. Now you have fiat on-ramps. It's going to make it so much easier, and this is great. This infrastructure is being set up for the next bull run, and it's going to be huge, especially, like I said, no roadblock, no friction. Just go on the site, buy your crypto with your credit card or a wire bank transfer, I should say. So big win here for XRP. And we got a ton of Ripple news we're going to cover here. So we talked about UAE Exchange and Unimoni, the two companies that are owned by the same parent company, which had mentioned they were going to go live with RippleNet by the end of Q1 or so. Well, they went live yesterday, guys, on their time. So they both tweeted that they're live on RippleNet. Big move here. UAE Exchange goes live on RippleNet with SCB Thailand, making it the first category in the Middle East to successfully launch blockchain-based money transfer service. Now send money instantly to your beneficiaries in Thailand. Also, same thing here, two similar services. So guys, big things happening for Ripple adoption. The haters will still go around saying no one's using XRP when you have confirmed companies that have made it publicly, put it out publicly and made press releases saying they will be using XRP in the xRapid protocol. But, what can you say? People are just going to spread FUD, but that's why we pay attention to the facts, and we are hearing this directly from the horse's mouth, directly from these companies and Ripple, and they're confirming it. As you can see, they don't need to say they are on live on RippleNet. They don't have to. They could just put in the service and continue their business, right? Maybe highlight, hey, our payments are faster and cheaper now, so you can send money faster and all that good stuff. But they understand this emerging technology, this disruptive technology, and they're clearly highlighting the solution they are using. Now, many of you know that Western Union and MoneyGram both, I think it was early last year, early 2018, they both made it public that they are working with Ripple, trialing xRapid, which leverages XRP. Both companies are money transfer companies, of course. Well, in a recent interview here, we have Molly Shea, General Manager of Asia Pacific with Western Union. She was interviewed, and in the interview, she stated, confirmed once again that they are piloting xRapid. She says, as some examples, we are piloting some settlement tests with Ripple in certain corridors. I think the USD and the MXN, I believe that's Mexican dollar or something. I'm not sure. I apologize. As one example, and really learning about possible opportunities. So they are still in the process, and we know still MoneyGram is also in the process. So these things do take time. We know Western Union, who was it? The CEO, I can't remember who it was, came out and said, "Oh, we didn't see any benefits, blah blah blah," but they had only done 10 transactions. This was confirmed by Ashish Burla, where it's like, how can you? That's a too small of a sample size, and it has to be done in multiple corridors, because maybe some corridors it doesn't make sense, right? You have to be realistic here. But some corridors it saves money and makes the transaction way faster. So I think Western Union, at least we know now, we have a confirmation. This is from February 9th, this interview, by the way, guys. So this is recent, obviously just a few days ago, but still on the table with Western Union here. So let's see what comes out from it. But that's, once again, Ripple is working with some of the biggest companies out there, PSPs and banks, guys. So big things ahead for them. Now, Litecoin. We have some, I didn't know about this. We have Litecoin's halving is months away, but traders may already be pricing it in. So Litecoin has rallied sharply in this first 6 weeks of 2019, triggering speculation that investors may be pricing in a supply reduction that's scheduled to occur in August. The world's fourth largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization is currently trading at $44, having clocked a high of $47 last week. So let's see here. Litecoin's strong performance comes at least 5 months ahead of mining reward halving, or the time at which the amount of Litecoins produced as a network subsidy for each transaction block fails is cut in half. On August 8th, the mining reward will be reduced from 25 Litecoin to 12.5 Litecoin. Markets are always forward-looking and hence could be pricing in the impending supply drop. Validating the argument is historical data, which shows the cryptocurrency had rallied in months leading up to the first mining reward halving, which took place on August 25th, 2015. Now, keep in mind, Bitcoin's halving is taking place next year as well. So you have that aspect of it, which folks are saying could lead a rally of the price. Which obviously when Bitcoin moves largely, and we saw Litecoin, when Litecoin moved, the market moved as well, but Bitcoin we know moves the entire market, and it could really skyrocket the price of Bitcoin, especially with these major companies like backed in ErisX and Fidelity Digital Assets, which are launching physically backed Bitcoin futures, right? Where they actually have the Bitcoin in their custody services. So and then if an ETF gets launched, a physically backed ETF like your Van Eck or so forth, this could be huge. So it looks like things are moving in the right direction for Litecoin. As I've stated, and being fully transparent, I'm about facts. I'm about real world adoption and utility, not just white papers and blowing smoke. Show me the partnership. That's why I'm so bullish on XRP, right? There's actual progress being made. Well, progress is being made on Litecoin's front, and I've been on the record that I was annoyed by what Charlie Lee did last year, but I didn't dump my Litecoin. I kept my Litecoin because I always thought it would be the silver to Bitcoin's gold, right? Well, they are making progress. The Litecoin Foundation is doing a lot of marketing. We saw the UFC. We saw the current partnership with Beam. So there are things happening here, and we know that it is also looking to position itself on the Lightning Network, which will improve transactions and ability to use it, scalability, and so forth. So looks like some good things ahead for Litecoin. I'm not saying you guys, and once again, not investment advice, I'm not saying you should go buy Litecoin. I'm just going to continue to watch it carefully, but we're moving in the right direction, as far as the project. So looks good on that front. Now, here we have some news coming out from a Canadian real estate event property, Stone Jug. So let me read the headline here. New $5.5 million Canadian real estate event property Stonejug accepts Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP payments. So this is interesting. Continued adoption here. In a piece of highly welcome news for the crypto industry as a whole, a property estimated to be worth $5.5 million located on the Carbonear, Canada, can be bought by interested parties using cryptocurrencies such as a Bitcoin, Ether, and XRP. The property is called Stonejug, and it carries with it a hefty 7-figure price tag. It spans 3 doors and comes with areas spaces that are ideal for hosting concerts as well as other performances. So great to see these folks are looking to accept crypto along with traditional money for as payment. And one of the things I'm working on right now, guys, is an interview with Proppy, which is Proppy is looking to facilitate these type of relationships here. And it looks like they're accepting other fiats and crypto. So this is a great sign, and these are the things we want to see for the adoption and growth of this market. Now, many of you may be familiar with LocalBitcoins, where it's really kind of like over-the-counter transaction, right? Like an OTC desk, where I could come directly, I can do it through LocalBitcoins, where we can connect with each other outside of an exchange. So the only way no one would know if I paid you, let's say $5,000 for 2 Bitcoin or something like that, right? And then you send me the Bitcoin. So LocalBitcoins allow you to do that. However, it looks like the EU anti-money laundering laws the LocalBitcoins had to adhere to this. So LocalBitcoins, the peer-to-peer over-the-counter Bitcoin marketplace, announced in a blog post that it would comply with the new anti-money laundering directive enacted by the European Union. The directive, also known as 5AMLD, establishes a central public database for companies and their owners. 5AMLD also brings virtual currencies under the microscope of the EU's anti-money laundering regulations. According to LocalBitcoins, even though EU member states are given a transposition period until January 2020 for implementing the directive, Finland has already drafted a new legislation concerning virtual currency service. As a Finnish company, LocalBitcoins will adapt to compliance standards to fit the legislation. LocalBitcoin users will experience changes concerning new account registrations, identity verification, and wallet withdrawal tiers. So this is kind of what I was going back to when I said I didn't want to hold privacy coins in my portfolio because of the risk, not because I'm against privacy coins, but the governments, remember, they're going to want to know how is that privacy coin being used? Where is it being used for something of criminal activity? And that's where I personally didn't want to take that risk. To each his own, do your own research, but just my thought. And look, they're coming after LocalBitcoins now, which, once again, outside of an exchange format where you can connect and sell and buy cryptos. So guys, that's the news. What do you think about it? Big stuff happening in the market despite the blood on the streets in this, cold crypto winter, guys. And I hope you see how bright the future is with all of these moves being made. And the proof is, look at the money being invested and dumped in this market. From setting up the infrastructure, we see governments are putting in regulations and laws and all these things to facilitate growth, but protect consumers as well. So it's all headed in the right direction. We know there's some delays on the SEC's front here in the United States and the CFTC, which is really holding up a lot of stuff, and it is annoying, but we got to be patient. We're very early. So guys, what do you think about this news? I would love to hear what you think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you have not already. If you would like to support the channel, check out my Patreon group and the link in the description. Thank you guys for your support, and I'll talk to you all later.